Hi, my name is Rachel. This is Sophie, Cal, and Zeb, and our team name is Knights of the Round Table. And so our project is Volumination, and Volumination is a voice-activated or voice-triggered light. And for our client, we're going to have her trigger the light, and she triggers the light using a voice activated or a trigger with her head, and it's called a Dynavox. And so we're going to have Zeb explain a little bit more about our client.
So Illumination is meant to promote independence for our client and a variety of other people. Shelly is nonverbal and she has limited movement, but she does speak through her Dynavox, and with Illumination, whenever the Dynavox speaks, it will turn the lamp on and off in her room.
So some of the special features that we have, the good thing about our product is that it can be used for anybody. So you can change the voice of it, you can change the command of it. So you could have, our command right now is lamp. For Shelly, we're going to have it say yes. So it's very versatile in how we use our product. And you can also, since it's just hooks up to our power switch tail, you could just plug anything in. So you could plug a lamp in, you could plug like a charger in or something like that, and whatever you say, whatever your voice trigger is, it'll turn it on or off.
And so Illumination was originally designed for one client who's mentally and physically disabled, had trouble with everyday things such as turning off the lights, but in reality, like, tons of people struggle with turning on and off the lights, and our project has such a greater market than just who we designed it for. In Boulder County alone, there's 30,000 people who, disabled, elderly, people with bad arthritis who just can't flick a switch or turn a small knob. Our project could affect or benefit all of them, and that's just in Boulder County. In Colorado, it would come out to 500,000 people who could use something like this. So there's really a huge market of people who would benefit from our project.
So here we have our parts and what's actually inside of the box that we have. So this is our enclosure, which everything's going to be in, and this is what is entailed inside of it. And so here we have the Arduino Uno, and it's hard to see, but it's just underneath the EasyVR shield. And the Arduino Uno is what is kind of like the brains of the operation. It's what sends out the trigger, and it's what makes basically the whole thing run. And then on top of the Uno, we have the EasyVR shield. And this is what makes our product different and what is like the key to our product. We have the microphone, which is what helps listen in and listen to the trigger word. And the cool thing about this is that there's a chip, and that's what helps you program it to say whatever you want it to say. And then we have the battery pack, which basically just gives power to the Uno so that it can function. And then the power switch tail. So the power switch tail hooks into the wall just like any other plug. And then from there, this middle part, you hook up to the Arduino Uno. And from there, that's how you transmit whatever code you have or trigger word you have from the Uno onto whatever is plugged in on the other side. So, for instance, our lamp. So, a little more in depth about our code. You start off with the EasyVR shield. And so the shield listens and it's waiting for the word you say. You can program it to have like 5 different words. You could have it 1 different word. You could have it say, you can even have it talk back to you, anything along those lines. So once you program the EasyVR shield to listen, it's going to wait for you to hear the command. So for our client, Shelly, she has her Dynavox is going to say yes. Once it says yes, it's going to read that. And the command, it'll read it within the EasyVR shield and the Uno. The Uno will then transmit that to the power switch tail and turn the light on.
Okay, so just a little bit about us. Sophie is a biological and chemical engineering major. Rachel and Cal are both mechanical engineering majors, and I am an architectural engineering major. And we all had a lot of fun learning about coding, soldering, just a lot of useful skills like that, and also just the hands-on aspect of the project.
Our project is Volumination, and it is a voice-triggered lamp. And so it is designed to work in a quiet environment. So we're just going to test it out right now. Lamp, lamp, lamp. And then you can also turn it off just manually as well.
Tell me why you're doing it.
We are doing this project for our client Shelly, and she has trouble speaking, so we just want to encourage her to use her voice and give her something that like stimulates her responding and something that her voice physically like triggers, and just give her something like really nice to like physically see her controlling something. And so it's not just for Shelly too, it's for anyone who has other disabilities like arthritis, can't really move well, stuff along like those lines. So once we just want to like encourage other people to use a voice activated something, and it doesn't have to be a lamp. You can use basically plug anything else into this, but just encourage people to use like voice activation.